What's up? What's going on? 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 What's going on, everyone? My face is a little bit pink-ish because the game is on above me. We'll be live watching the Dolphins game as we stream. I was going to start streaming at the beginning of the game, and then the Dolphins got down 0-7, and I said, Dikembe, no. We will not go live because I will get mad. So we'll live for the end of the game here. We're going to be answering your guys' questions. What's up, everyone? What's up, everyone in chat? Hope you guys are doing well. We're going to have a great stream today. I'm going to answer your guys' questions while also watching the game. This is probably going to be the least productive stream ever. Go, Tyreek! But we're still going live, obviously. I really appreciate all you guys. I love you all. And, of course, Nick, I am. Of course. Jay, thank you for the super chat, man. I really appreciate you. Geno, Stroud, Minshew, Danny Dimes, Bryce Love, or Mac? That's a good question. Personally, I like Geno Smith in this game. But I'm going to be honest with you. I'm worried about Geno Smith. Geno Smith has not really produced at that high of a level this year. Geno Smith has looked a lot worse than he did last season. So I don't think we can go with Geno. I would probably either go Stroud or Minshew. And my slight lean is on Stroud. I know CJ Stroud didn't look great last week. I mean, anyone with a brain could have told you that, right? If you watch the game, CJ Stroud did not look like the CJ Stroud that we've came accustomed to this season. But after one down game with CJ Stroud, I don't really think you guys should be panicking. So I'm going to go ahead and just lean with CJ Stroud. I think CJ Stroud's going to have a pretty solid game. Make sure you guys hit the thumbs up like Spock said. It really does help out the stream a ton. It is the best way that you can help me, is by hitting the like, hitting that subscribe button, both of which are free. So, and if it's free, it's for me. That's what my dad always says. So make sure you guys hit that like button. Well, I love you guys. Thank you guys for watching today. Howell or Minshew or Baker? I'd personally go Howell. K9 or JT? JT, go! Jonathan Taylor, first down. Are the Chiefs about to choke this away? I hope so. T. Higgins or Puka Nacua? I would go with Puka. But again, if you want to be safe, go Higgins. Puka's a guy that I personally, in my lineups, I have Puka on a lot of teams. I'm playing Puka. But if you're scared of Puka Nacua, then who am I to tell you that you should be super confident in playing Puka Nacua, right? I think you'd be fucking crazy to say that you have 100% confidence in Puka. Now, if you say, oh, I'm somewhat confident in him like me, that makes sense. But if you're in full on, he's a lock to do this, and that, like, it's not a guarantee. Oh, my gosh. Why are we giving the ball to Salvin Ahmed? You really hate to see it. I don't know what the fuck we're doing. I don't know what we're doing here. All right, tough question. Pick two. Myers, Watson, Downs. Should I throw Watson in with Downs not being 100%? Downs also at 4. I have Watson at 1. I'd play Myers and Downs still, to be completely honest with you. On Trupe says, thank you for the super chat. Full PPR start, Brian Robinson or Jahan Dotson? That's a great question. Now, Jahan Dotson really had a great game last week, but Jahan Dotson's been a guy that has been not necessarily a 0 for fantasy football this year, but he's been a guy that has just not lived up to the hype that I personally had for him. I thought Jahan Dotson was a very solid first-round NFL draft capital pick, and then Tua just gets sacked. So now we're just fucked. It's like second in a million. But what I was going to say is that Jahan Dotson has kind of been a non-factor this season. He's had some good games. He's had some down games, but he really hasn't done too much, if I'm being honest with you. Last week, he played well. He played well the week before it. Without Curtis Samuel, like, it is more likely that Jahan Dotson has a huge game. But personally, I think I would just lean with Brian Robinson. Brian Robinson feels a lot safer. So that would be the way I look at things here, would be to go with Brian Robinson. Again, it's kind of a toss-up, but I'd lean Brian Robinson personally. All right. Thank you for the super chat. All right. 3rd and 3,000 for Tua, and he gets hit. Oh, you hate to see it. Okay. 4th and 1 million. Tua just got rocked, and there's a flag, hopefully roughing the passer. Now, I can't hear what they're saying, but I'm hoping it's roughing the passer. That's all I'm saying. I'm hoping it's roughing the passer. 1, 2, let's go of it. Oh, no. That's roughing the passer. You can't do that. That's 100% roughing the passer. Give us the first down. Come on. I don't care if we win. Oh, they're really not going to give it to us? That was roughing the passer. Just saying, with how stupid the rules are in the NFL, that should have been roughing the passer. Even though I don't think that should be roughing the passer, it should be. Just seeing your message. Thank you, Spock. Much appreciated. No problem. No problem, no problem. Do you roll the dice on downs or start Dell or Douglas? I think I'm rolling the dice on downs, but if you want to be safer, I'd just go Douglas personally. All right. I know people in chat will be, oh, it was holding. I didn't even see. I thought it was roughing the passer. I can't hear, I cannot hear the game. So I don't know. I'm like half watching the game, half answering your guys' questions. So if I say something wrong, I apologize. It's hard to watch the game without sound if I'm being completely honest with you. I want to sit Brian Robinson for Zach Moss, but I know he's going to somehow go off on my bench. What do you think? I'd probably play Zach Moss if I'm being honest with you. What's up, Nick? You trusting Puka or Aaron Jones this week? I'd go Aaron Jones. With Kelsey with 2 points, I'm fucked. Yeah, Kelsey, the Dolphins did exactly what they need to do to stop the Chiefs. The problem is Tyreek Hill fumbled the ball, which I think, again, you can argue should have been stop forward progress, whatever, but the game plan for the Dolphins was to stop Kelsey, and it worked. That's what you have to do to beat the Chiefs. The Dolphins just didn't execute enough. So many dropped passes from the Dolphins, so it is what it is. Like, again, I don't try to get too mad about the refs. I'll get mad during the game. Like right now, you guys might be like, oh, Nick, you're an idiot. You get mad at the refs. And then once the game's over, it's like, it is what it is, right? Start Slit, Keontae Ingram, AJ Dillon. I would start Keontae Ingram. I have dealt 28 downs to 29. Tough call. That makes sense. It is a tough call. One wide receiver and one flex, Addison, Hunt, Cooper, Dotson. And it is hot as fuck in my room. Probably just because I'm sweating watching the game. I turn the fan on. All right. One wide receiver and one flex, Hunt, Cooper, Dotson, Addison. I would go Cooper and Addison. We need a Tyreek and Kelsey. I need a Tyreek touchdown so that the Dolphins can hopefully get back into this game. But who knows at this point? Who knows? Nico or DJ Moore? I'd go DJ Moore. Baker Mayfield or Deshaun Watson? I would go Baker. Douglas or Dotson? I'd go Dotson. Henderson or Hubbard? Also Schultz, Logan Thomas, McBride, or Everett? Schultz and Hubbard. Who would you start in half PPR? 2 wide receivers, 1 flex. Godwin, Nico, Higgins, B-Rob, Tank Dell, Lockett, Henderson. I would go Godwin, I would go Nico, and I would go Higgins. Do we start Puka with no Stafford? I mean, I'm starting him, but again, if you want to be more nervous, then go ahead and knock him down. It's okay. What's up, Phil? How you doing, man? Full PPR pick 2, Puka, Scary Terry, Addison, Lockett. I would go Scary Terry and Puka, but if you don't play Puka, go Addison. Felito, thank you for the super chat. Trade question, full PPR league. How does this offer sound? Giving Derrick Henry, Puka Nacua, receiving Devon A-Chain, and Justin Jefferson. I like it. I like it. Now, obviously, you are at risk of getting absolutely ran through the rinser by Justin Jefferson, getting absolutely fucked because Jefferson doesn't come back in time. But it's also not a guarantee that Jefferson's going to miss a lot of time. I mean, the fact that they brought in another quarterback is very promising for Jefferson coming back in a more likelihood sooner rather than later, like sitting out the whole season. So personally, I would lean with doing that trade, getting A-Chain and Jefferson. I think the Dolphins offense is in dire need of A-Chain. There was that one play this game where Tua did the fake handoff, the flip, where he flicks it with his opposite hand. So I just did it wrong, but with his right hand since he's lefty. And normally that's a first down with A-Chain, but with Salvin Ahmed, you're getting fucking wrapped up like a Trojan. So I would definitely rather have Devin A-Chain and Justin Jefferson personally. What's up, fellas? Gabe Davis or Jacoby Myers? I'd go Jacoby. Puka is flex like wide receiver 2, high-end wide receiver 3. Yeah, I'd agree with you on that. No first down. No first down. 3rd and 1. 3rd and 1. No first down. 3rd and 1. Let's go. Oh, okay. You like Gabe more than Myers? That's fine. Myers has just been so good, to be honest with you. Myers has just been like one of the safest bets in fantasy. So, 1 second here. All right. Everyone lock in. Everyone focus up here. I'm going to answer your question in a second. We need to watch this 3rd down play. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Holding something. Get him. Yes. Let's go. No, I'm sorry. I don't want to be too loud because I know not everyone's watching the game. What a stop that was. All right. One wide receiver. Sorry for screaming. One wide receiver, one flex. Puka, Davis, Hubbard, or Davis. Thanks, brother. I would go Gabe Davis. And I would go Hubbard. And just my questions keep getting skipped. I'm sorry, dude. I'm just clicking around. You can ask it again. I'll try. You said Douglas or Dotson. I'd go Dotson personally. Sorry about that. Again, if I skip your question, I apologize. There's only 50 of us here. Only 50. In reality, that's a fucking crazy amount of people. So, but if I skip your question, just make sure that you guys throw it in there again. Fangio crushing the Chiefs in the second half. I agree. Fangio, that first drive when we let up a touchdown, I never am someone that's like, it's over, throw in the towel. But in my head, I'm like, dude, we're going to get rinsed this game because Fangio's masterclass works against the Patriots, but it doesn't work against the Chiefs. Is Hunt still down? I can't hear the game. I hope Hunt's back. Absolutely refuse to start the Eagles D this week. Okay, that makes sense. Puka, Myers, or Dotson? I would go Myers. Appreciate you, brother. No problem, man. Hubbard or Collins or DK or Myers or Cooper. Pick 3 standard. DK, Hubbard, Myers. All right. 1st and 10. Go, Mostert. Go. First down. And yes. Sorry again. I'm going to get loud. Hunt got carted off. I thought he was on the sideline doing the bicycle, but again, I'm half watching the stream, so that sucks. But that's what my bad, Nick. I honestly didn't notice. But yeah, I'm going Hubbard, I'm going DK, and I'm going Myers. I appreciate you too. Air Force lost. Yeah, Air Force got absolutely dog walked yesterday, which sucked. Ingram or Jacoby? Jacoby. Volume with Ingram, safer floor with Jacoby. I'd go Jacoby personally. I need 4 full PPR: Christian Watson, Gabe Davis, Puka, Lockett, Nico. Gabe Davis. Did we just go to? Never mind. We just went to 2-minute warning. Christian Watson, Gabe Davis, Puka Nacua, Lockett, Nico. I'm going Gabe Davis. Ooh, yeah, Gabe Davis. I'm going Puka. I'm going Lockett. I'm going Nico. We have to just bench Christian Watson. I'm sorry about that. Anyone who was watching the videos in the offseason was probably like, oh, this Nick guy's an absolute douchebag. He tells us that we need to draft Christian Watson. Move my mic for 1 second. He tells us we need to draft Christian Watson, and then Christian Watson absolutely sucks. Nick's an idiot, right? But if I'm going to be honest with you, at the beginning of the year, things were looking so positive when Watson was out, and then recently it just all turned to shit. So that's just how the cookie crumbles sometimes. That's just how the cookie crumbles. All right. All right, everyone, we got to lock in here, but I'm going to keep answering your questions, obviously. Thank you for the super chat. D-Lo, getting you in 1 second here. Oh, we got to put all my DFS lineups in as well, but it's okay. We can do everything at once. Everyone thinks that streaming is so easy. I'm doing like 6 different things at once, and I'm just that good at it. That's a joke, obviously. Let's go Fins, baby. D-Lo, do I start Darrell Henderson or Chuba Hubbard? I'm definitely going Chuba Hubbard. I like Darrell Henderson a lot this week. There was a lot of people in my comment section getting really mad about my Darrell Henderson hype. People being like, Nick, don't you know that Royce Freeman scored the touchdown last week? Nick, you buffoon. Right? And I get it. I get what people are saying. But personally, I'm going to go ahead and lean with Chuba Hubbard. I know Chuba shit the bed last week, but he's still the number 1 receiver running back on the Panthers. Miles Sanders has been sent to Azkaban. So let's go with Chuba Hubbard. I think that's a pretty easy question. I try to be funny fast. I know I'm not that funny though. Let's be honest with you. What's up, Nick and Spock? What's up, Green-Eyed Bandit? How you doing, my man? Evans or Cooper in the flex? Gotta go Evans. Don't overthink Evans. I think a lot of people are going to start now. Again, Nick, we're in week 9. It's fine to overthink. At this point it is, right? Early on in the season, I always preach, do not overthink. And I know my face looks like there's like a rave happening because of the fucking Pepsi commercial on the screen, but don't overthink things in certain scenarios, right? I know Evans has had a couple down games. Godwin has been on fire, but me personally, I'm not panicking on Mike Evans. I was actually really high on Mike Evans compared to most fantasy analysts this offseason, and I think it paid off pretty well. So I'm going to keep playing him. All right, guys, lock in. Everyone lock the fuck in. Second down. Our first down, 2-minute warning. Mostert's got the ball. Mostert at the 40. Oh my fucking God. Sorry about cursing, baby. 20-yard gain right up your ass. Right up your ass, Chiefs. You like that. You like that. All right. I'm going to keep answering questions, though. We're going Evans. We're going Evans. And again, to anyone that is surprised that I'm mostly paying attention to the game, you must be new here. If you thought that I wasn't going to watch the Dolphins game. Who to start? Gus, Jerome Ford, or Gus Edwards? Gus Edwards. You got to roll with Gus Edwards. All right. All right, everyone. We got to lock in one more time. First down on the 31. They're passing. Tua steps back. Throws. Oh, my God. No way it was picked. Okay, thank God. Okay, I thought it just got picked for a second. You guys would have seen my monitor fly out the window. All right, Ford or Lockett. Lockett. Please, man, I'm looking rough. Nacua going to be good to go. Nakua's going to play. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't think you should be fully confident in Puka Nacua, but he's going to be good enough to play. Watson or Dotson? Dotson. Thanks, Captain Spock and Nick. No problem. Nico over Cooper, but Watson has been starting, so Cooper could benefit. I agree with that. I trust Cooper a little bit more than Nico, kind of, but it's like a toss-up. It's like a straight-up toss-up. All right. Eckler for Bijan and Amon-Ra. Do that right now. Kent, do that right now. Second down. It's a pass. Oh, my God, Tua. What the fuck was that? Oh, no, guys. Oh, no. Nico over Nacua. I have Nacua ranked ahead of him, but if you want to play Nico, go ahead. Komet, Ferguson, or Quentin Johnson. Go with the tight ends. Cup or Nico, wide receiver, Cup. Everett or Musgrave. Musgrave over Everett, agreed. Nico over Nacua. Look, I'm playing Nacua personally, but I get why I'd want to go Nico. All right. Logan Thomas, McBride, or Taysom Hill? Taysom Hill. All right. Thank you for the super chat, Wesley. I'm going to get you in 1 second. Third down. 1 minute, 7 seconds left. Third down. Don't force anything. Just go for 5 yards. Throw it Tua. Throw it Tua. Holy fuck. Tua! No! He was wide open. They fucking playing games with me. Tua's playing games with me. That was a fucking touchdown, guys. That was a touchdown, and he didn't catch it. That was a touchdown. All right, Wesley, I got you in 10 seconds. In 10 seconds, I got you. Please, football gods, Jesus, everyone help us out here. No way they blow that dead. Did we call a timeout? Oh, my God. My butthole is sweating right now. I need a little help. Need a running back, wide receiver, and a flex. Aaron Jones, Bijan, Gus Bus, Pittman, Nico Collins, Puka Nacua. Love the streams. Love you too. Need a running back, receiver, and a flex. We're going Bijan. We're going Pittman, and we're going Gus Bus. Bijan, Pittman, Gus Bus. Gus Bus is on fire. Can't sit him. Bijan looks all right. Pittman's been on fire. Can't sit any of those guys. Pittman, Bijan, Gus Bus. There we go. All right, fourth down. And I just so you guys know, if the Dolphins lose, like, sure, I'll lose money betting on it, but I'm not going to go full tilt and, like, jump off the roof or something. It is what it is. I just care when the game's happening. Watson about to go off because you said that. He probably will. He probably will. But again, Bijan, Gus Bus, Pittman. All right, final play of the game, potentially. Final play of the game. 4th and 10. Game on the line, back against the wall. Can Tua and the Dolphins do it? And we fucking fumble the snap. Oh, my God. Sometimes you just got to laugh at this shit. Sometimes you just got to laugh at this shit, man. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. That's hilarious. That's hilarious. Oh, man. That's hilarious. I ain't got nothing else to say other than that's hilarious. Back on into the questions. All right. Taysom Hill or Njoku Hill? T. Higgins or Nico Collins? T. Higgins. Nico. Puka Nacua or Kareem Hunt? Puka. T. Higgins or Nico Collins? T. Higgins. Puka Nacua or Kareem Hunt at the flex? Puka. Oh, man. Oh, man, that sucked. All right. Yeah, no, that was a shitty fumble from Tua. I don't know what the fuck that was. He shit the bed at the end of the game. That's all I can say. Good game, though. I'm not going to let that one bother me. It's a good game. The offense couldn't get it going. Several drops. Is what it is. All right. I'm turning that shit off so I don't look red anymore. Back to looking normal. Back to looking normal now. Start Puka, even though Matthew Stafford's out. Look, I'm playing Puka, but I get he's risky. Sometimes you just start your studs. Nah, it wasn't even that bad of a loss if I'm keeping it a buck with you. The reason why it hurts to lose that kind of a game is because Tua like the fumble, it is what it is. Like that's gonna happen. It was more just the fact that Tua missed Cedric wide open, and I still don't understand how that Tyreek Hill play was even a fumble. I think that was forward progress, but it is what it is. Again, if you guys think the Dolphins just absolutely suck after watching that, I don't really know what to tell you. This is what it is. You win some, you lose some. I am still red because I've been sweating because my room is at a hot, crispy 75, and I'm in a hoodie and a jersey. So it's pretty hot. But yeah, I'm all good. Pick 2 for wide receiver 2 and a flex. Hollywood, Tank, Dell, Jacoby Myers, Singletary, Komet. All right. I'd go Jacoby and I'd go Tank Dell. That's what we're going to do. Nah, they didn't. That wasn't right. That wasn't right. That was just a typical Dolphins game. You have so many opportunities to win. You can't win. The game's on the line, and you fuck it up. It is what it is. We got close, and we couldn't finish. It is what it is. It's what it is. JSN or Cooks? JSN. Dotson or Hunt? Dotson. Let's see here. Oh, the fumble definitely made me red, but it was not. It was just angry. That was frustrating, but it is what it is. I mean, it is what it is. I don't know what to say about a loss like that, where the Dolphins got basically manhandled in the first half. They did everything they possibly could to come back. It just wasn't enough. It was not enough to win that game. But hey, the Bills lose later. It's all good. It's all good. I wish I took the Dolphins. I wish I bet the Dolphins spread when they were down because I figured they would come back, but I only had Dolphins plus 3.5, which wasn't enough. All right. Next question here. We love underdog. That's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact. All right. Giorgio, thank you for the super chat. Pick 2, Diggs, Olave, Pittman, Flowers. Got to play Diggs. Can't sit Diggs. And then it's either Olave, Pittman, or Flowers. Let's go. I think I'd have to play Olave. I mean, the matchup is so good for Olave. Like, I know Olave's been shit. Like, I know Olave shit the bed recently. I know Olave hasn't lived up to the hype. But can you really sit Olave? Like, I don't think so. Like, I don't think I would sit Olave. So I'm going Diggs and Olave. I just don't think I could sit him. Jets D versus, I like Pittman as well, but I'd have to go Olave. Jets D versus LAC or Dallas versus Philly. I think I'd have to go with the Jets. I feel like the Jets have a better situation because you know for a fact that Herbert's just bound to throw like some stupid interception in the game. Like Hurts is banged up, but I think even banged up version of Hurts is probably definitely better than Herbert. And the Jets defense, in my opinion, is better than the Dallas defense. So that's how we'll lean there. Dallas defense. I mean, not Dallas defense, Jets defense. I just like the Jets better. I think the Jets are in a good spot. I think that night game's a good spot for the Jets. The Jets seem to play pretty well during the night games. They seem to play very well against good opponents as well. The Jets seem to be wide awake during these games against tough opponents where there's a lot of other teams that kind of just coast. So I think that's a good spot for the Jets. The Jumbo Jets. I'd go Jets personally. They may run the ball more on Chicago. It's true, but I don't know, man. I don't think you can physically sit Olave. Like the problem is if you sit Olave, you're going to feel so much pain when Olave goes crazy because he's playing up against a shit tier defense. It's NorCal, bro. Thank you, man. Full PPR, DK, Flowers, or Godwin. DK is one of the most frustrating players to have in fantasy this season. I was someone that was really against drafting DK Metcalf. I know a lot of people like DK Metcalf in the offseason. I was kind of against him because of how up and down he is. And that has been the exact case this season of him being up and down. The question is, can you play Flowers or Godwin over him? And I think you can. I think I like Flowers and Godwin more than him, if we're being honest. Personally, I'd keep up with the Heat, and we're going Godwin. Pick 3 in PPR, Ramondre, Zay, Lockett, Aaron Jones. All right, so when it comes to Aaron Jones has now entered the category where if you sit Aaron Jones, he's going to go crazy. If you start Aaron Jones, he's probably going to get like 4 touches, and you're going to want to jump off a roof. So with that said, we are going to go with Zay, Lockett, and Ramondre. I just like Ramondre's matchup a little bit better. I know Ramondre has been pretty bad this season, if we're being honest with you. He definitely let down compared to what my expectations of him were. But I'm going to go ahead and go with Ramondre, Zay, and Lockett. I just don't want to play Aaron Jones. Even though I think Aaron Jones is finally eventually going to have a big game, I just don't want him in my lineup. Like, how many weeks in a row is he going to let us down before we all just give up on him? All right. So at this point, that's kind of where I'm at. I'm going Ramondre, Zay, and Lockett. Fins up. What's up? Tough loss. It is what it is. Puka or Addison? I'm playing Puka, but Addison's way safer. Hello, Nicole. Good morning. Good morning to you. Flowers or Collins? For me, Collins. Not Flowers. I go Flowers. Harrison or Downs? Henderson. Quentin Johnson or Jahan Dotson? Dotson. Full PPR, Scary Terry or Chris Godwin at the flex? Godwin. Nah, Terry. T. Higgins, Nico Collins, Michael Thomas. I'd go Nico and T. They said Jones not a snap count anymore. I don't know either. Like, I'm going to be honest with you. I think when it comes to him, I feel like you're going to start him and he's going to play like shit. If you sit him, he's going to play amazing. It just really is that way. It's the same thing with Puka Nacua this week. Everyone's going to want to sit Puka, and then Puka's going to end up having a huge game. And it's tough because I don't want to start Puka Nacua either. But that's kind of just the situation that we're sitting in right now. And that's what it feels like is ultimately going to end up happening. All right. No question here. Just want to support you, Rule. Thank you, Midnight. I really appreciate you, man. 269. Very nice. I really appreciate you. I agree. Jets defense definitely way over the Packers. The Jets have, regardless of the matchup, a defense that can make enough plays, get some sacks, get some picks that can ultimately take you off the edge potentially for fantasy. So I think you almost have to go ahead and lean into that with the Jets defense. Thank you for the super chat, Midnight. Thank you, Daniel. I really appreciate it. How's it going, boss man? With Jones being cut loose this week, would you start him over Myers, Hill, or Logan? Lastly, Addison or Godwin? Great question. So, look, I've been thinking for weeks Aaron Jones was going to get cut loose. They're saying he's going to get cut loose this week. Let's see it. I mean, I'm benching him in the one league I have him in, but that's because, or maybe I'm starting him. I don't even remember. But what I do know is that Jones and Myers are arguably both in very shit offenses, right? If you say they're in good offenses, you're kind of crazy. I think Jones versus Myers, I would probably lean more with the safety of Myers, but it seems like you want to go Jones, so I'd probably just go Jones if I was you. And then I would go Hill over Logan for sure. And then I'm going Godwin over Addison. So the answer would be, I would go Myers, but you clearly want to go Jones, so go Jones. Go Hill and go Godwin. Thank you for the super chat. Full PPR. Who to flex? Quentin Johnson or Jahan Dotson? Jahan Dotson, 100%. Jahan Dotson, and it ain't even close. It ain't even close. This is the worst slate of games I've ever seen. You know what's crazy? This week's slate of games is terrible for fantasy. Wait until you guys see what next week looks like. I was looking at the matchups because I start looking at the matchups like a week early. See, like, do I like any of these matchups? Do I hate any of these matchups? These matchups absolutely reek to fucking high heaven. These matchups next week are terrible, way worse than this week. So if you thought this week was bad, get ready for next week. Get ready for next week. Old St. Nicholas, what's up, man? What's up? You got to be Santa one year, maybe. Lettuce, HLF, thank you for the super chat. Pick 2 wide receivers, Tank Dell, Watson, T, Dotson, pick 1, Ferguson or McBride. So I think McBride is still going to end up being fine. McBride is still going to end up being fine with, McBride's going to end up being fine with the new quarterback, but I definitely would go with Ferguson because he has Dak, and we've already seen him with Dak play well. And then it's Dell, Watson, T, or Dotson. I would go with T. Higgins. I don't think you can bench T. Higgins. And then I would go with Dotson. Again, Dotson's been kind of on fire, so we're going to lean that way. Let's go T. Higgins, and let's go with Dotson. Again, I don't think you really want to be playing Watson. Watson's eventually going to have a big game, but I don't think I want to play him. And then I'm going to go with Dotson because he's been kind of on fire a little bit recently, and then Ferguson over McBride. Ferguson over McBride kind of feels like a no-brainer if I'm keeping it a buck with you. Learn how to spell, buddy. I don't know how to spell anything, dude. Cup, Olave, or Kenneth Walker? Walker. Raiders and Jets are both good. T. Higgins or Puka? Look, I'm playing Puka, but T. Higgins is significantly safer. All right, I got to take... All right. Tank, Dell, or JSN rest of the way? JSN. Everett or McBride? Pittman or Downs? Pittman. As wide receiver 2, Higgins, Olave, Wilson, Watson, Olave. Downs versus Carolina or healthy Tank Dell versus Bucks. I go Dell. Come on, people. Only 50 likes. That's a fact. Hit the like button. Smash that like button like it owes you money. That's a fact. Say it ain't so. I do not know. Turn the lights out. Carry me home. La, 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 la. All right. Keop says McBride or Ferguson, defense, Patriots or Philly. Let's go Pats, and let's go Ferguson. Pats and Ferguson. I think the Eagles defense will be fine against Dak, but let's be honest with you. The Eagles front 7 is what's really is good. Their secondary has been kind of suspect, if I'm being honest with you. So I'm going Ferguson and Patriots defense. Minshew or Watson? I'd go Minshew. I don't want to play Watson this week. I think playing Deshaun Watson is a straight up devious move. You don't look, could he have a great game? Yes, but you're also taking on such an unneeded risk of the fact that he might just get benched. Like he might somewhat quote unquote hurt his arm and then he's just out for the rest of the game. And then you're sitting there like a jerk off with him in your lineup when he can do absolutely nothing because he's out. So again, do I think that he's like a dud for the rest of the season? No. But right now, until he proves that he can play a full game, I don't think there's any reason to believe that he should be in anyone's lineup. Danny Dimes strikes back this week. I mean, he should. But will he? Victoria, Mike Evans or Pittman, Mike Evans, Bijan or Garrett Wilson at the flex. I'd go Bijan. I would go Bijan. Got to play Cup over Addison, right? Yeah. At flex, Henderson over Hunt. I would go Hunt personally. Goddard or Kincaid. Nico Collins or DJ Moore. Collins. Pretend the like button is that guy's wife from the trade request. That's a fact. That, you know what's crazy? When I brought up that screenshot of the trade request thing where the guy said that he would trade his wife for Christian McCaffrey or whatever, that got my video like demonetized. Like the last stream got straight up. It's still on YouTube. You can still go watch it if you didn't watch it because it's pretty funny. But yeah, it's not available anymore. So that's not. I can't get any ads off of that. I won't make any money, but you can still watch it. You know, for the love of the game. But it is kind of fucked up that YouTube does that. Like I brought up something on screen. It's because it's on the screen. You can basically say whatever you want. Obviously, I'm not going to say certain things that you obviously cannot say, but you can basically say whatever. Like I say some crazy things in my videos, but apparently you can't have the word like fuck or whatever on the screen. Is Rippin my pants a decent quarterback? He's okay. YouTube has no sense of humor, exactly. They don't understand. Half PPR need 2 for the flex. Chuba, Higgins, Amari, Henderson, B-Rob, Singletary, thank you. I'm going Chuba, and I'm going Higgins. Say, I almost just dropped my phone on my foot. You know how bad that would have hurt if I dropped my phone on my foot? That would have hurt like a butt cheek on a stick. Lockett or Gabe? I'm going Gabe. Hey, Nick, what do you think about dropping Christian Watson? Yeah, he just pick up Douglas. It sucks, dude. It sucks. Like, I'm going to be honest with you. I don't think Christian Watson is dead. I don't think Christian Watson is useless. I think Christian Watson's still good. But let's be honest. If the quarterback play continues to look like the quarterback play that we have witnessed this season from Jordan Love, it's just not going to go well. Lamar Jackson or Herbert? Lamar. Cousin, Nico. Let's go bowling or Minshew Mania. I'm going Cousins. I'm going Nico. Higgins or Myers? Goddard or I go Higgins. Goddard or Taysom? Goddard. Giorgio, the chef. Let's think about this again. Olave or Pittman? I feel like the Colts get up early and just keep the game on the ground. Having said that, Pittman averages 20 points. My point still stands. Look, let me be honest with you. If you want to score, I tell you, if you want to score 14 points, I'd say Pittman is basically guaranteed to get you 14 points. I really think so. I think he's close to a lock to get you 14, 15-ish points. Olave is going to score you maybe 4 points or maybe 35, right? 4 points or 35. So if you want to be safe, you go Pittman. If you want to go for the higher upside, you go Olave. I talk about this a lot. I am someone who is more risky. I play fantasy football a lot more risky. I will make more risky bets. When I bet, I make more risky DFS plays because I'm fine, losing it all over just playing some safe way. So personally, I would go Olave. But again, if you want to be as safe as possible, if you want to wrap a rubber around your team, just play Pittman. That's how I would take it. But I would go Olave, personally. But if you want to be safe, go Pittman. Man, that Dolphins loss sucked. Oh, man. All right. Yeah, go Olave. That's just how I feel. Again, if you want to go, to me, based upon how I read this, you think that you should play Olave. That's what you think because you think the Colts are going to get up early and run the ball. So go Olave. Based upon your thought process, I agree with your thought process. Go Olave. Gus Edwards or Puka? Edwards. What up, no? Full PPR, Brian Robinson, Devin Singletary, or Foreman? I would go Robinson. Godwin, Addison, or Flowers? I would go Godwin. All right, you look good. Start 1, Dobbs, Rashid, or Roshan, or Madison. I'm going Madison. I know it sounds dumb, but would you start Demario over DJ Moore today? No, I wouldn't. Giorgio says, I have to go Olave now since Tua only got me 14 points. There you go. Yeah, Tua had a shit game. Actually, that would be wrong. Tua had a good game, I think. Again, not good enough to win. He played okay. Waddle dropped passes. Tyreek fumbled the ball. I mean, look, Tua should have not fucking fumbled the ball at the end of the game. That's all I'll say, right? I don't think he had a bad game. He fucked the game up, though. Addison or Flowers? Flowers. Start Bijan or Pittman? Bijan. DK, Puka, Dotson, Kincaid need one wide receiver and a flex. Go with DK and Kincaid. Full PPR need one wide receiver, one flex. Projected to lose by 17. DJ Moore, Douglas, Shaheed, Cooks, Dell. All right, so you need Dell in your lineup because you're projected to lose, right? You think you're going to lose back against the wall. Dell might get you 2 points. He might get you 5,000 points. Dell. And then you're going to go with Douglas because Douglas has the most upside. So you're avoiding DJ Moore, who's probably the way safer bet, and going for way more upside. That's how we handle things here. Douglas. Going Douglas, and we're going Dell. Lockett or Aaron Jones? Aaron Jones. I'd go DK over Downs. How'd your interview go? Did I tell you guys? I went on an interview. I was supposed to have an interview on Monday. I got on the call for an hour and a half, and the interviewer never showed up. Say, if you guys thought I was tilted during the Dolphins game, that actually tilted me. Because at the end of the day, it's just a game. But that's real life, and that's kind of frustrating. Bijan for 20 touchdowns and 100 rushing yards. Maybe. Jets or Chargers D? Jets. Douglas or JSN? I go JSN rest of the season. Addison or Dotson? Dotson. No, I'd go Addison over Dotson. Mixon, Higgins, or Pollard pick 2. Pollard and Mixon. Arthur Smith wants to end Bijan's career, probably. Fins up. Oh, your Go Stars 420 on Twitter. I'm so bad with remembering all of y'all. That stinks. Yeah, it did suck. Chuba, Brian Robinson, Chuba. Pittman or Puka, Pittman. Half PPR, Zay Flowers, Diego Collins, Brian Robinson, Christian Watson. I'd go Flowers and Nico. What up, Nick? Spock, really quick. Everett or Musgrave? Musgrave. Tank, Dell, or Downs, Dell. I've got Connor A-Chain and Kyron all coming off the IR. What do you think about them going forward? I love A-Chain. I love Connor. I'm unsure on Kyron. Half PPR, pick 2, Zay Flowers, Nico Collins, Brian Robinson, Christian Watson. Zay Flowers, Nico Collins. Gus or Henderson? Gus. The Dolphins need A-Chain back. Like, I don't know. They need him back so bad. There were so many plays in that Dolphins game that if it was A-Chain, not Ahmed, it's a first down, it's a touchdown. The Dolphins should have just won that game. I'm so fucking pissed off, actually, the more I think about it. I need to stop thinking about it. Start 3, McLaurin, DJ Moore, Godwin, Myers, Higgins. McLaurin, Godwin, and Myers. Fuck my life. Me too, man. Colts or Pack D? I go with the Packers. The Niners are just... I don't know what the fuck the Niners are doing. I was thinking the Niners Dolphins Super Bowl maybe, but now I don't even think the Dolphins or the Niners are making the Super Bowl. So you're going the Colts over the Packers defense? It's a little risky for me. A little risky business. Make sure you guys hit the like button on the screen. I'm just going to fucking jump off a bridge after this stream. It's a joke because YouTube takes things very seriously. You know, they'll ban my ass for saying that. Get banned. Kelsey got 4 points. What the fuck, man? 4 points. Start 2, Collins, Garrett Wilson, Bijan, and Garrett Wilson. Puka or Downs. Puka. Henderson or Jacoby Myers. I love jokes. Me too. Pacheco failed me. Pacheco failed all of us. That was a doozy of a game for the Chiefs. All right. It's 1 o'clock. We made it. Gus over Lockett, agreed. I would play Gus over Lockett and Walker, yeah. Doozy of a game all around. Let's go, people. Win. Doozy of a game all around, agreed. His mom is hot, though. that was just a bad game. That was the Dolphins terrible in the first half. Chiefs terrible in the second half. A true tale of two different halves. Like it was polar opposite game. Polar opposite game. Let's go rest of the games. Good luck, everyone. Good luck, everyone. Yeah, that was bad. That was bad. But it is what it is. Guys, next week, 9:30 a.m. Wake your ass up for Colts versus Patriots. Right? Everyone's waking up for that one, right? Just kidding. Go to sleep. No need to watch that. Set your lineup the night before. Go to bed. Don't watch that. Don't wait. Look, again, I wake up at, like, I try to wake up that early. I get it. A lot of you people probably wake up at like 8 a.m. But even if I woke up at 8 a.m. normally, you ain't catching me watching the Colts versus Patriots. Like, I'm going to have it on. I'm scrolling Twitter. No need to watch that. Any chance to start Charbonnet this week? No, but I think he will go ahead and potentially have a good game. Thanks, Nick. Sorry about your Dolphins. It's okay. 6:30 a.m. my New England Patriots. Thanks for helping, Nick. Good luck, everyone. Good luck. Good luck. Later, everyone. Pack D. Pause. Flowers Ford may not be 100%. Yeah, I agree with that. Thank you guys for watching. Next week, the Dolphins are on bye, so we don't have to actually hear too much of my thoughts about the Dolphins. Good luck, everyone. I'd wake up and watch it. Imagine Belichick playing running back for the Patriots. Might be better than fucking Zeke. All right. I love you guys. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate everyone who super chatted. I appreciate everyone who watched the stream. Should I trade Garrett Wilson for Bijan? Yes. 100%. Appreciate you guys all for watching. Everyone enjoy the games. Sale Terry, Aaron Jones. Everyone enjoy the games. Have a good one. I'm waking up for any game. Might not get my full attention. No, I'm gonna watch the game. But let's be honest with you. If you have other shit to do, like if you could go have a nice breakfast in the morning with your family, don't fucking watch that game instead of doing that. Have a good one. Adios, mis amigos. See you beautiful bastards soon. Love you guys.